Asheville, North Carolina has been called one of America's happiest cities, and honestly, there's no surprise to that because they have a thriving arts and culture scene, an amazing craft beer scene, and stunning natural beauty. And if you're looking for lodging or are already planning to stay in our beautiful Wander home, check out our Wander Asheville Meadows home tour before your trip. Set in North Carolina's tranquil Riceville Valley, Wander Asheville Meadows is a peaceful home with breathtaking mountain views that's centrally located just 12 minutes from downtown Asheville. It's also just 5 minutes away from America's favorite drive, the Blue Ridge Parkway, which you can take an incredible ride along in the property's Tesla. Wander Asheville Meadows is one of those places that's perfect to visit any time of year. The home and surrounding city is vibrant in the spring and summer months with its lush greenery and live music scene. And in the fall and winter months, it's the perfect cozy retreat to come watch the leaves change color or the snow fall. Before we get into the guide, I want to share a little tip with you. We here at Wander believe that life has enough stress and travel should be an escape, and that's why we have our 24/7 concierge team to ensure you have your best trip ever. Text us at 737-377-3205 at any time for help planning your trip, from restaurant recommendations to booking an activity or excursion. Now, let's start exploring. I'm here in the River Arts District. This is also known as RAD, and this is a super artistic area along the French Broad River. As you can see behind me, the entire area is covered in beautiful murals. And this whole area is filled with artist studios and galleries. In fact, most of the places around here used to be old warehouses and mills, and they've been transformed into galleries, paint shops. They do all types of really cool stuff in here. It's really worth your time to just walk through the area. Make sure you check the hours of operation before you get here though, because many of the places close at 5. It's a great way to spend the day. I'm here at Biltmore Estate. This is by far one of the most famous things to do here in Asheville. Now this stunning home is actually on the Registrar of Historic Places. This was once owned by the Vanderbilt family and it was made in 1895. This whole property is 8,000 acres, and inside this grandiose castle-like structure, you have 250 rooms, 35 of which are bedrooms. They have 43 bathrooms and over 60 fireplaces. We're gonna go inside. You can do a tour here. I do recommend getting your tickets a few weeks in advance because this place is very popular and it sells out. It's been featured in tons of movies and TV shows. This home is one of the most magnificent things I've ever seen. When you arrive, you have to go through security, but they give you this little audio tour that tells you all about it.
Billiard room with its wrought iron light fixtures.
So as you go to each room, you press the button and they'll tell you about what you're seeing. There's a winery here, there's woodland trails, there's a pond, there's a lot more to see. There's even a petting zoo. Outside of the beautiful estate, you have these stunning gardens. This is actually the walled gardens, and this was designed by a guy named Frederick Law Olmsted, who actually designed Central Park. Downtown Asheville is a busy commercial hub. You have indie boutiques, specialty food stores, art galleries, and don't miss the artisan shops at the Grove Arcade. Boasting more breweries per capita than any other U.S. city, over 100 types of beer can be enjoyed here in Asheville. My husband Louis is a Cicerone, which is a beer expert, and he's going to share some details about this very special brewery with you.
We're in Burial Brew & Co. here in Asheville. It's one of the local favorites for a brewery. I'm super excited to be here at Burial Brew & Co. to kind of experience what the brewing scene and the environment here is like. I got a pale ale. It's a hoppy pale ale. I decided to go for this one. I know it's going to be really flavorful. Yum, beer, delicious. You can never go wrong with something really nice and hoppy. We like this place because it has a really nice local vibe to it. And they also have a lot of artwork out here. It adds a lot to the character of the brewery, and it also tells us a lot about what the locals really like.
The Pisgah National Forest is a land of mile-high peaks, cascading waterfalls, and heavily forested slopes. Comprised of over 500,000 acres, The Pisgah is primarily a hardwood forest with whitewater rivers and hundreds of miles of trails. This is fantastic for outdoor adventurers. I recommend visiting Sliding Rock. It's a 60-foot long slippery cascade that you can literally slide down. Other nearby attractions to explore are the Cradle of Forestry, Looking Glass Falls, or Pink Beds. The Wander Asheville Meadows has everything you could ever need to cook an amazing meal in your sleek kitchen, and we can even arrange a private chef to come to your house. Sometimes you just want to go out. Well, Asheville is that place because this is a spot that foodies adore. Chai Pani is a colorful and laid-back spot that literally means tea and water. Chai Pani features crunchy, spicy, sweet, tangy, and brightly flavored Indian street snacks and larger meals. They also have fantastic Indian cocktails here. I'm here at 12 Bones Smokehouse. North Carolina has some excellent barbecue. They slow cook all this. We got ribs, pulled pork, pulled chicken. We also got turkey. They have a variety of sides. I personally love this pulled pork. It just falls right apart in your hands, and you have some really nice edges on there that just are full of flavor. It's so good. For a world-class meal with a view, check out this spot. This is the Omni Grove Park in Sunset Terrace. Now here you're going to have incredible food that has been served to presidents with views of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Our main courses have arrived. We got the tuna tartare and the shrimp cocktail. The tuna tartare actually used quinoa instead of rice, and it added a really nice fullness to it. I got the lamb ragu and the lemon parmesan roasted cauliflower. This is super hearty and savory. I love how they cook the lamb here. Let's try the cauliflower now. Really nutty, a little citrusy, nice texture with the cauliflower, really delicious. And those are some of the best things to do in Asheville. We look forward to welcoming you here, and please don't hesitate to contact our concierge for any help planning your trip. We're here to help you have the best trip ever. Please tag us at Wander so we can see any of the fun you're having. Bye.